resolve the issue, either through NCLT or through resolutions, what would happen to the outstanding dues which the developer owns to power grid, because he has taken the LTOA and has not utilized, and those transmission charges have piled up. So power grid may not give him the transmission access at that time, but unless he pays, and that money has not been accounted for, either on the side of operational creditor over there. Now, second issue is of continuation of coal linkage, continuation of PPA. HLEC has recommended all this, but they have to go through the approval route and then come through an amendment, because that means the contractual arrangement of PPA and contractual arrangement of coal supply needs to be amended. These are very big imponderables for a new owner over there.
Okay.
And if the new owner gets it also, I'm afraid the new owner will run into the same problem, because how long can you supply power without getting paid for it?
Okay.
And having orders in hand. I've given you examples where we are holding valid order of APTELs and the Supreme Court in hand, but DISCOMs are not paying money.
Okay. Take your point and understand your helplessness completely. We're out of time. Prashant Jain and Mr. Ashok Khurana, thank you very much indeed for joining us. The bankers had even an intercreditor agreement to agree to 66% rather than 100%, but it didn't work in the case of JET. They started off hoping that if 66% agree, we'll go ahead. But bankers say, no, it just doesn't work. You just have to have everyone in the, in on the resolution. Yeah. Otherwise, it's simply not moving forward. Okay, we'll tackle that at a later date. For the moment, we're going to tackle markets, and they are somewhat unruffled by all this talk.
Oh, yes, and once again, the mid-cap index is up about 1%. And in fact, now it makes for that move from that capitulation day. The Nifty Junior is almost up 7.5%. And the mid-cap index is up almost 7%. That's the kind of gains that we have seen in those 2 weeks since that capitulation day, and the kind of gains that's the mid-cap, that's the Nifty Junior over 7 day, and that's the mid-cap index over last 7 days. So yes, the Nifty has not moved much, but beneath the surface, the portfolios are getting repaired. Ashwani Gujral and Mitesh Thakkar back with us. Rajat Bose also joining us. Ashwani, is there a trade on the index, or is it going to be about individual stocks today? Because the mid-cap index is up 1%. Your thoughts?
Well, if we had to make a fresh low, I think we would have made it by now. And I would think that whatever little decline we've seen is a corrective decline. And particularly financials are doing fairly well. So both Nifty and Bank Nifty, now the Nifty stop is hardly 50 points. Bank Nifty maybe